Mike, check. Justin Hunt, it's all happening. No long updates for this video. Now, if you guys remember at the end of the Shakespearean Shakedown, I talked about how other artists were plotting on the crown. All the energy's on the West Coast, and Kendrick has risen to the top of rap. Day one out. Day one in 2025, we got Joey Badass. Now, in my video about Joey Badass, I said, I don't expect Kendrick to reply. I said the same thing on Rap Roundtable. But I did say, I think a lot of other people will. And since then, we've gotten Jason Martin, Lil Poppy, and now Daylyt. Now, I have another video that I just shot, just finished editing. As soon as Lil Poppy sends me a picture, it'll be available for members. And after I published the first video, which was on what New York can do to reclaim the throne, the energy from a region standpoint, a conversation I had with Rap Roundtable, everybody's in the comment section saying, Daylyt drop. And then I looked at my phone and Daylyt had sent me a link to his response to Joey Badass. The track is called HIYU. And without further ado, let's react. Oh gosh, look at this. New York City skyline right off the bat.
Yeah. Hey, what's happening, fool? What's shaking my
Joe Budden, Slaughterhouse, Eminem poster in the back.
Yeah. Mama said be nice to him. My demeanor going right through him. Credit line to the max. We overstacking dough. Steez on my arm. We came for capital.
Woo! 1 second applause already. Hold on. Let's run that back. Check this out.
My demeanor going right through him. Credit line to the max. We overstacking dough. Steez on my arm, we came for capital.
Oh gosh, okay. That sounds like Max B, Stack Bundles, and Capital Steez references in that bar. Let me hear it one more time.
Right through them, credit line to the max, we overstacking dough.
They line to the max, we over here stacking dough.
Steez on my arm, we came for capital.
All three of them, legendary New York artists. Legendary cultural figures and icons within New York City hip hop. Daylyt ain't playing right out the gate.
I stump on crowns, I wake up towns. You know my name, boy, I break up clouds. I clear smoke globally.
That's a fire bar, by the way. You know my name, I break up clouds. I clear smoke globally. That's fire.
From the era where the scary niggas sit back with this rap, so who controlling me?
That's a Jay-Z flip. Born in the city where the skinny niggas die. I'm from the, what did Daylyt say? Hold on.
Scary niggas sit back. From the era where the scary niggas sit back.
I'm from the era where the scary niggas sit back. There's a flip on Born in the city where the skinny niggas die.
Where the scary niggas sit back with this rap, so who controlling me? My clock's at the Western time, but I'm in Brooklyn with the best of the dimes. Like Shorty, I'm one of the best in your city. I made a lot of niggas rest in this city. I left my mind there. They should put a statue of me in Times Square.
Dog, I mean, Daylyt's battle rap accolades. Daylyt's arguably a top. I don't think it's really arguably. I got Daylyt in my top 5 battle rappers of all time, without question. I've written an article about it. It's published on BET. I'll put a link in the description. But what he's done in all the places where battle rap takes place, all the leagues, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, from the side where we ride, know the winners in our pride, finger twisted, lift it high, go. And I did it for they side too. Wake up in the morning, I say HIYU. Okay, chopped cheese, fresh butters, LA hat and Soho with my brother Soul.
Chopped cheese, fresh butters, LA hat and Solo with my brother Soul in Soho. Got the New York fit on with the LA hat.
Told me it's another road. You gotta go east to tackle the beast. I went east to actually feast and came back with 800K in them black bags for lease.
You gotta go east to tackle the beast. I went east, feast, 800K. That's all them battle rap victories. That's what he's talking about. I mean, Daylyt's got a lot of respect everywhere real spitters are. And the battle rap culture, in my opinion, truthfully, always lives in the essence of MCing. Always lives in the essence of competition, obviously. Daylyt talking his shit right now.
They said he couldn't do it because it's battle rap. Okay, I bought my first mansion with a battle check. Okay, 2 commas around, I let my talent show. Okay, I told you niggas I am not the average. Okay, to my niggas.
1 second applause for the drop in the audio. He's not your average Joe.
Niggas out in Harlem, thanks for all that you done. To them niggas over the bridge, we tell them don't be dumb.
Ooh, okay, so this is strategic. This is strategic. He's giving praise to everybody in Harlem, and he's telling them to tell the people on the other side of the bridge, don't be dumb. New York is an island. Manhattan's an island, of course, and there's a lot of bridges, but Joey's from Brooklyn. Joey's from the other side of the bridge. He's saying, Joey, don't be dumb.
Harlem, thanks for all that you done. To them niggas over the bridge, we tell them don't be dumb.
See, another thing I like about that line is that he's not making the mistake of putting all New York against all of LA, right? He's responding to Joey. And so, you know, any relationship that he has with anybody in Manhattan or Bronx or wherever, he is saying, hey, Joey's over here looking crazy, but he's making sure to ensure that this isn't viewed as a coast thing, which I think is responsible, respectable, and I think it's coming out fly.
To the uptown, to the downtown, to the midtown, I love y'all. The West up, but I never dub y'all.
The West up, but I never dub y'all. I never copy y'all.
For real. From the side where we ride, know the winners in our pride. Finger twisted, lift it high, go. And I did it for they side too. Wake up in the morning, I say HIYU.
And I did it for they side too. I mean, battle rap, truthfully, again, has been carrying that essence, that competitive spirit, more consistently than any other aspect of vocal-based hip-hop. Right. Daylyt is a legend in battle rap. Oh, Joey, you might have problems, Joey.
Okay, you boys had years to show you the best clear. Now it's people in your class that they consider your peers.
Would you catch that? That was a flash. There's people in your class that they consider your peers. It looked like, let me see if I can catch that. It looked like, I definitely saw Kendrick and I definitely saw Drake. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to capture it. Let's see if we can run back and see it again. Look for it right here. So I'm pretty sure the other one's a Cole, because Joey Bada really did come in around the same time. Now he's way younger. But I think that's the reference here.
I too wake up in the morning, I say HIYU. Okay, you boys had years to show you the best clear. Now it's people in your class that they consider your peers. It must be the bridge that's making these niggas showboat. First week sales mean nothing to the flow go. 5 years later, 2 diamonds off pure rhyming. Never made a drill track, I never went with the climate.
So that was Pi was on the Billboard charts. Pi is on J. Cole's Might Delete Later. And it's Ab-Soul, J. Cole, and Daylyt. And Daylyt produced that track. And it was supposed to be Ab-Soul and Daylyt. And then Cole got on it later and put on his album. Now, what he's saying is, I mean, I really like what I'm hearing so far, because he was saying how he is actively an example contrary to the idea that battle rappers can't make songs or they can't chart. And he's had a crazy year this past year. In my conversation with him, Raps King the Conqueror, he is connected to all the big stories. There's Daylyt all over it. This is a great coming out party because he does have his album coming first quarter this year. I like this. Let's run it back a little bit.
Mean nothing to the flow go. 5 5 years later, 2 diamonds off pure rhyming. Never made a drill track, I never went with the climate. Never followed any trends, cause I understood the assignment. Album selling for 5K a piece, 10K if I sign it. They said Light could be the best if he had the numbers. Well, guess what, nigga, I got the numbers.
1 second applause. Talk your talk, Daylyt.
It's time for your block to slumber. They wanna call now, I block the number. You blizzard niggas, we'll squash the tundra.
Oh my gosh. Did he say, you blizzard niggas, we squash the tundra? Did he call New Yorkers blizzard niggas? Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm sorry. That just sounded funny. Let me hear that again.
What, nigga, I got the numbers. It's time for your block to slumber. They wanna call now, I block the number. You blizzard niggas, we'll squash the tundra. Hunger, I'm from the city where the sun shine clearly, and I mean that. I hope you niggas hear me. If you don't, then it's a dearly departed off of some shit that y'all started. Yeah, we cool, but the feeling's still eerie.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let's hear that one more time and make sure I heard that right.
And I mean that, I hope you niggas hear me. If you don't, then it's a city where the sun shine clearly, and I mean that.
He comes back again, right? I'm from the city where the skitty niggas died. Now he brought that same flip back in a different way. I'm from the city where the sun shine clearly. Right, but check this out.
And I hope you niggas hear me. If you don't, then it's a dearly departed off of some shit that y'all started.
And if you don't, I hope you niggas hear me, because if you don't, it's some dearly departed off of some shit that y'all done started. I.e. Joey Bada stepping out this year, saying too much West Coast dick licking. Let me make sure I heard what he says next.
Yeah, we cool, but the feeling's still eerie.
See, that is a crazy illusion. You know, I think about my conversation with Jason Martin, and there's a part in there where we talk about how people don't like the West Coast. That came up in the battle. Kendrick said, I heard niggas don't like the West Coast. I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Jason Martin said that, yeah, people don't like the West Coast. But his explanation was that a lot of executives and labels, or a lot of people who've been in the music industry for a long time, have a bad vibe when it comes to LA because of the number of legends from other regions, particularly New York, who have lost their lives in this environment. You know, Pop Smoke comes to mind, Biggie comes to mind, of course, right? And so Daylyt says, I hope you niggas hear me. Listen to this one more time with that context.
Dearly departed off of some shit that y'all started. Yeah, we cool. If you don't, then it's a dearly departed off of some.
I hope y'all niggas hear me, and if you don't, it's a dearly departed off some shit y'all done started. Oh, God, Daylyt.
You niggas hear me? If you don't, then it's a dearly departed off of some shit that y'all started. Yeah, we cool, but the feeling's still eerie.
Yeah, we cool, but the feeling's still eerie. So that tracks with my conversation with the perspective Jason Martin shared in that conversation. But then, but the feeling's still eerie, right? That's Lake Erie. The feeling's still eerie. Lake Erie. This is Lake Erie. This is Lake Erie, New York. Okay. This is Buffalo. Daylyt just went through this whole track talking about all the success, all the money he's made, battling MCs from New York. He's flipped 2 different Jay-Z lines in unique ways. Says, hey man, you know, I hope you hear me. I got love for y'all. But if it's not, it's some dearly departed off some shit that y'all done started. Yeah, we cool, and the feeling's still eerie. And Buffalo is on Lake Erie. That's Griselda. That's West Side Gun. That's the cats who've been running it. That's Benny the Butcher. That's Conway the Machine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that entendre. I love that flip too. And the other thing that is really interesting about this, hold on, let's get through this.
That I hope you niggas hear me. If you don't, then it's a dearly departed off of some shit that y'all started. Yeah, we cool, but the feeling's still eerie. Be humble.
Okay. Be humble. While he's in the studio with J. Cole. I guess he shot this in New York. It looks funny back here. I'm not sure if they do use green screen of some sort, but did he go to New York to shoot this video? Is that what took so long for this to come out? Not the end. Not the end. Not the end. There's like 15 seconds left. 15 seconds of not the end. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to Daylyt. I'm going to give that 8.4 second applause. So, that was surgical, and it's not the end. So I guess this is the setup. Should something carry forward from here? I'm not even sure what Joey Badass's intentions are at this point in time, because there's some tracks going. There's some tracks going, and I think there's plenty of room from other people from New York to jump in. The part in the track where he separates Harlem from Brooklyn, and then ending the track separating Buffalo from New York. Hey, everything else is cool around here except for this guy over the bridge. This guy over the bridge needs to be humble. 1 second applause. I like this. And it, and as I understand it, Daylyt produced this. Daylyt produced this as well. The loop is crazy. It definitely has a conductor feel, definitely a Conductor Williams feel to it. And truthfully, and for Daylyt to be a troll god, I didn't hear Cap in that track. Daylyt is one of the best MCs on earth. And he is currently working on song making, and he's got the best crew and the best teacher behind him. Room Full of Mirrors, Punch from TDE, and he has a project coming. And he's on the charts. He's now on the charts, and he's on a Grammy-nominated project. This is Daylyt's time too. And I think this is a very interesting head-to-head. Joey Badass and Daylyt. Because both of them are incredible MCs. And to a degree, both of them have suffered making records. And both of them are dropping this year with projects. I like this. I really want to hear Joey Badass. I think Joey or someone else needs to jump in, because now we've got Daylyt, we've got Lit Poppy, and we've got Jason Martin. Y'all know what we say over here. It's all happening. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about this track too, by the way. Follow at The Company Man on everything. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.